It's like a dumbed down version.
Not even a dumbed down version, homie. It's a I want my people to be able to participate in this. I'm gonna convert, or they made it easy for conversion by adding pagan holidays. And that's why people be so confused why Christmas don't actually align with nothing in the Bible. Why January, the New Year's, doesn't actually align with anything in the Bible. Because January belongs to Janus. Look it up on your phone. Don't take nothing I say as facts. January is named directly after Janus. Janus is an ancient Roman god for beginnings and doorways and transition. That's why you practice your New Year resolutions in January. But if we know that spring is actually in late March, early April, aka April Fools, like you can look into April Fools and see that's exactly when the Gregorian calendar
He's
began to
speaking
change.
facts.
You feel me? So when you're talking about people who mention the Deci for 10, now it's 12 over here. Octagon, octopus, 8 is now 10 over here. 7 is now 9 over here. Where did the extra months come in at? Who's talking about January? Okay, so again, some people practice the New Year's in September, like our Ethiopian brothers and sisters. But guess what? That's followed by nature. It rains. What's coming after it rains? Growth. Spring in the April, late March. That is when things are blossoming, things are growing. Right now, things are in hibernation.
New life.
Right now?
No, not now.
Yeah, no, I'm saying right now,
Yeah.
things are in hibernation. Animals is preserving energy. Plants are getting energy from
So,
because there's not much. So if things is dead, you feel what I'm saying? Like it maybe a lot of people in Florida don't see it, but anybody who on the East Coast or anywhere north, you know, in the wintertime the trees is butt naked. Stripping. You feel me?
mm-hmm.
So if we know this to be true, where does this new year have any type of beginnings from nature? It don't. January literally comes from January. Anytime you decide to give energy on that day from the 31st to the 1st, screaming Happy New Year's, you're giving energy to pagan deities that you know nothing about. I don't think we gotta go no further into that. But are people, the question, to answer the question, why are people still follow these things blindly? It's been integrated religiously. So a lot of our people that's been, again, introduced to these things religiously, religion is so deep over here how it is right now. Like fellowship back in the day was, I'll be telling y'all about certain things, we'll be going to go get more people, then we'll build a church. What we have right now is a forced transition of religion, a forced put upon a group of people that didn't know what they was getting themselves into. Feel me? You say it like this. We got a choice right now. We got a choice to continue following behind another nation. And for the people who are like our Israelite brothers and sisters that know that a lot of people, I ain't gonna say who, was enslaved for following behind another nation. I'm not gonna point no fingers right now, but there is one group of people that has their entire group of people up under a whole nother nation. We following behind their rituals, don't know no better. We're following behind the killings. This killing that's going on with Venezuela and all other countries that'll be scared to say anything to the United States government, that power dwells from us. That extra money that they get, these people go bankrupt every year. That's on top of a free $1 trillion that we giving these folks. And then our people, you know, we come up with smart ideas like we only gonna shop with each other. We only gonna shop with black-owned businesses. But these black-owned businesses is registered to who?
White.
So all that money is going back to who?
Yeah. Understand?
So what's the problem? The problem is we don't have our own government. Everybody around the world that decides to come over here and be a citizen of the United States government can leave the United States government and have a government that is ran by their own people that look just like them. We got Jamaican and Haitian brothers and sisters. We got Latino brothers and sisters that are going through what they're going through because we got people, after they already kicked out their own oppressors, we still got ours in house and making best friends with. You feel me? Like, it's okay to make friends with, but have your own. We complain every 4 to 5 years, like, yo, if we would have chose for this president, this would have happened. No, gang. No matter who you choose for, every 4 years, the situation is going to be the same. It don't matter if we vote our own person in there. There's people above the president that the president has to adhere to. Yes. And if they don't, they're getting killed. So it don't matter who they put in there. The problem is, or not the problem, the solution to our problem is creating our own government. When we create our own government, a brother and sister that have a smart idea to create something, you can't get arrested by the United States government because you come under the protection of your own. You can't get in trouble for basic things that you would have got in trouble with before, and then the only people that you can go and tell on the United States government to is the United States government. Mm. If I'm not getting heard by the traffic courts, I gotta go to the Supreme Court. But guess what? That's still the United States government. When we can have our own government, and when I have a problem with the United States government, I call my consulate. And now it's an international court of justice problem. International court, not your court.
Okay, question. So, if we wanted to do that, how would we start, and where would we start?
We would start by our news media. Our news media that we have is social media. It's not ours, but everything that goes viral through
the internet.
Go through. Who creates the viral things?
Who creates? Us.
100%. So it's gonna take us. Like, for example, I just seen a post. Boy, it got me hot a little bit because people over here asking questions like, why didn't we see the news of the brother that got killed by ICE? And everybody in the comments just saying like, oh, it's because he black. That's why we didn't see this. Like, we seen the white lady getting killed.
When this happened?
A couple weeks ago.
I definitely didn't see that.
I didn't even know either. Yeah. You know what's crazy though? Mm-hmm. The problem is not because he black. That's not why we seen it. The problem is we don't have our own news channel. You see how that just snatched the victim mentality right about the situation?
You saying directed towards us, like officially just for? I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, not even just for us. Something that we have control over. We have control over jack shit in this country. Mm. We have no control over the economy. We have control over the economy, but we can't control the economy while being up underneath somebody else who's literally running the economy. Two things happen when we withdraw. And I'm not talking about every single, like, this is the problem. When we think like this, we're thinking that we're talking about every single melanated person on that belongs to the United States government. Mm-hmm. This is not every melanated person, because a lot of them, even when we have our own government, is going to choose to stay. Yeah.
Because they scared.
Nah. Because they complacent. Fuck them and let them be where they want to be. Mm. We got bigger fish to fry, and we got better people to talk to. Mm. I don't have no more conversation for a brother and sister that I got to convince anymore. I'll drop a gem for you.
That's real. That's so real.
But if you want to argue the facts that I'm trying to drop to you because you're at a conscious level that is not where I am. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's not to be like, that's not ego talking, just like,
that's reality.
We're supposed to be here evolving. I'm evolving. You're not taking the time to evolve.
That's real as hell.
You feel me?
So real, yes.
So since my mental is evolving and I'm paying attention to certain avenues that just are closed by them, but certain avenues are closed by us because
you're not aware.
Yeah. And those brothers and sisters, I have no argument for. I don't dislike them. You know what I'm saying? I don't get them, but I don't dislike them. All my conversation is geared to my brothers and sisters that are like y'all, that's ready to have these conversations, because the ones like us is gonna get shit done. After we talk about all our problems and we bring solutions to all our problems and we say this is what the solutions is, brothers like us is providers who gonna get the work done. Oh, the house on fire? Okay, put the fire out. We gonna rebuild that bitch. Feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All that we got. I was just telling my brothers about this the other day, man. We got a bunch of prayer warriors. That's a good thing sometimes. But when you got a bad way like this is right now, a bunch of manifestation warriors as well. You feel what I'm saying? It's the spiritual and religious. Like we don't even understand. We doing the same thing right now. We be thinking it's a big separation. First of all, to be religious, you got to be spiritual, gang. You feel me? You just decide to choose a specific indoctrination. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This right here, even the spiritual life has turned into a type of indoctrination. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's watered down out here right now. We think we could just tomorrow I'll lose all my weight. Tomorrow I'll lose all my weight because I can speak it into existence. Tomorrow I'll lose all my weight. God, please knock all this weight off me. God, please knock all this weight off me. You feel what I'm saying? If you knock all this weight off me, I'll never eat another cheeseburger in my life. Prayer without works is what?
Dead.
Manifestations without work is
Dead.
then it's not even a manifestation. It's just words, homie. You can't manifest by just speaking. You gotta bring words. You gotta bring action into your words. And if you don't, you're gonna be stuck at square zero, point zero, experiencing the same thing you experiencing. And the manifestation part, when you're trying to do something different, is getting uncomfortable with the comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me, it's getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. So if I'm used to going home every day and just laying down after work and getting on my phone and scrolling, that became my comfortability. I primed my neurological pathways to be comfortable with that. So when I come home, I get dopamine from that. I gotta make my dopamine work for me. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna be uncomfortable for a few days, but I'm gonna get comfortable with that. I'm gonna get used to coming home, putting my phone down, and going straight to the gym. Or if I don't go straight to the gym, get me a mobility stretcher, so I know I'm taking care of my body as I'm getting older every day.
Right.
And then allow myself to get on the phone. You feel me? So now once I get comfortable with doing that every day, I prime my mind to when I get off of work, yo, you're going to go stretch. Now it's not a problem anymore. Now, after 2 weeks, after 21 days, after a month,
That's POP.
this is my regular everyday life.
Yes, I got something for that. I call that POP.
So we can explain that. What's that?
So
What's that?
POP is basically
Hold it down.
priorities over pleasures.
Party over pleasure.
No, priorities
Priorities over pleasure.
over
I'm about to
pleasures.
say, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of the times we want to put pleasures over priorities because we want that dopamine hit.
Yeah.
It's just like drugs, dog. You see what I'm saying?
100%.
Like for anything that you taking, you consistently keep doing it over and over and over again. That becomes your new norm.
And to piggyback off of that, anybody who is deep in the gym knows the new norm. You didn't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't want to do it. Your dopamine was staying home and doing whatever. You feel me? But then there was a certain point of time where you passed the plateau. And it's like, hold on. I'm seeing results. I'm looking at hockey. You feel me? Like now your dopamine comes from going to the gym and completing that workout.
Sure.
Whether you know it or not, every time you complete anything that you set your mind to do, you get a dopamine release.
Yes.
You're supposed to do homework, do that homework. That dopamine gonna release, you're gonna feel good. So now when it's time to go chill with somebody, you'll actually be in a better state of mind instead of survival. Like, damn, I still in the back of my mind, I still gotta do homework. I still gotta do homework, but damn, it's fun here right now. You make your life. You make your life.
For sure.
100%.
To piggyback on what you said earlier, okay, say as a people, we do the right things. We bring the people that want to change and want change for us and a better life together and make everything happen. What you see in the future, us taking that? Like, how far can we take that? How far can we become?
Brother, like, everybody, listen to me close. Everybody around the world is waiting on us. Everybody, for the most part, that are our brothers and sisters, have gotten rid of their oppressors. And the ones that cannot fully get rid of their oppressors, like how Britain is still on Jamaica ass for real, that's because of us. Once we realize that the big bad wolf is only the big bad wolf is because we're providing him food every day, all we gotta do is say, nigga, I'm not feeding you no more.
Right.
There's nothing he can do when we say we're not feeding him no more.
Because he need us.
Thank you. And we know that. So once we decide to, and we already tried it, I'm not mad at my people. A lot of people say we got a problem with unity. We do not have a problem with unifying. We unify all the time. We just unify for the wrong reasons. And and you feel me? And we don't even know it's wrong. And we don't even know it's wrong. And that just comes from the lack of knowledge. But we finna keep putting this out. So say the question for me again, brother, please.
But
Where do I think that this will go?
yeah, how far can we take it as a people?
As soon as we knock down the big bad wolf, and we don't knock down the big bad wolf by fighting these people, we know that's not a fight we're gonna win. We don't have the military power. Soon as we withdraw and create our own government, that just knocked down $1 trillion. It's a very minute number. If these folks are already about to go bankrupt every year with a free $1 trillion by us, imagine if we didn't give them that. Okay. As soon as we start to build ourselves, right now we cannot do business with any other nation, whether it's Africa, whether it's Haiti, Jamaica, anything. Libya tried to donate us money. I'm talking about big money. Right before they killed Gaddafi, guess what? The U.S. government on our behalf denied that money. That's like me saying, yo, I'm about to send you who watching me right now, I'm finna send you $1 million. And him saying, nah, don't do that. They good. You're gonna be like, hold on, what? I need that. And it was literally for the upliftment for our people. Until we separate, we're gonna keep getting our blessings blocked by people who want our blessings blocked. When we do what we need to do, I appreciate that. Y'all seen that? Yeah. When you do what you need to do on an individual level, the revolution happens within. You feel what I'm saying? That's why it won't be televised, because it's within. Once you do what you need to do, and then you go to your family, everybody ain't gonna listen. Do what you need to do to uplift your family, and then do that with your community. This is how you practice sovereignty. You practice sovereignty with yourself first. You gotta be sovereign before you can practice. Come on. So I mean, you gotta practice sovereignty before you can really be sovereign. So what I mean by that is, soon as we do what we need to do for self, the rest of our brothers and sisters eat.